Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Metroid Fusion, and Max, I completely did not even remember that there was some kind of catastrophe going on.
Oh my, yeah, I forgot. As soon as he opened up, it's just like, oh shit,
It's
that's
like
right.
a fucking high-stress situation.
To
Jesus Christ.
you better get back into it.
Emergency
Remember what the fuck
Sector
you're doing.
3. Okay, Sector 3. Boiler cooling unit. This could easily destroy the entire research station. God damn it. 6 minutes. Alright. 6 minutes it is.
Yeah. Fix it.
Yeah, so how's your night going?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's
better than Samus's, clearly.
Yeah, I think so. Right before you started recording, I heard you open something up. What you drinking?
Oh, just water tonight.
Oh, okay.
Just some water.
That's boring.
Yeah, it is, but I have a Bible study I have to lead in the morning, so I figure a hangover probably isn't the best thing to bring to that.
Maybe not.
Or maybe yes,
I'm gonna
I
teach
don't
these
know.
kids some hard lessons.
Well, it's actually a
Get
group
really
of like
real with them.
retired men, so
Oh, okay.
sure they're no stranger to it if they're being honest. Okay.
Oh,
so
man.
let's see.
This is now wait, is this the first recording of the new year? We did
Yeah.
something what, a week ago?
Well, first recording with you and me. I've been doing
Okay.
some solo work with the Messenger.
The Messenger.
And
oh my god.
Nick is like dropped off the face of the planet with his job. So
Oh my. Well, tax season.
it is, but he dropped off like slightly before this. I think it's just adjusting to his new job.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
Yes, he is. He's a made man.
Well, the Messenger's exciting. It's been on my short list of indie games that I've been wanting to play.
Dude, it's so good. Definitely give it a play.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, and I know it's not a carbon copy of like Ninja Gaiden, but I love Ninja Gaiden.
Well,
So,
that's kind of what I was going in. Like my expectation was Ninja Gaiden, and it's like as someone who's played plenty of Ninja Gaiden and a good amount of Shinobi,
Yeah.
this game tops them both.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
blowing this. You know, I've got to get reacclimated to the jump. Like, I'm actually so used to the way that jumping is handled in the Messenger right now that I'm straight up trying to play this game with the same level of responsiveness, which is just unfair for a portable title. But we made it. We're making it, rather.
Yeah, I've heard that it's basically a lot like those games, but it does it better.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, absolutely.
Which is what I'm looking for in an indie game that pays homage to something like
Yeah.
that. Is, you know, it's 2019 now. It's like, you can do it better.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? If you can improve on it, why not?
Right. You know, that was
it can't
actually...
be 100% about nostalgia.
Right. That was actually my comment that I made in the playthrough about the game, is that what makes an indie game really good to me is when they don't just pay tribute to a bygone series, but actually improve upon it. Like Shovel Knight was a good example of that. You know,
Yeah.
taking the like Ghost and Goblins kind of formula and making it way more accessible and way more fun, but...
Yeah, that was like a mixture
Still.
of a lot of games, and
It
then
was.
a lot of just their own thing.
Yeah.
And it was, and that's the thing. It's like, yes, it's a side-scrolling platformer, but it was unique, and it was like, yeah, sure, he had like the Scrooge McDuck kind of moves.
Yeah.
You know, and there was a lot of actually a lot of it reminded me of like the old Disney kind of NES games, and
Yes, I could see that.
Some-
Like I said, for me it was, I got a lot of Ghosts and Goblins, or Super Ghouls and Ghosts from it, but...
yeah, from like the stages and stuff.
Yeah, but in a much way better, more accessible medium.
Yeah, and it just, when you compare it to those
Chris.
games, it was, I mean, those games are classic, but
Yeah.
it also was just its own thing, and when you compare it, it's like more fun if you just compare them objectively than any of those games.
Right. Wow, that was bad. Anyway,
Those doors suck.
they really
in
do,
general.
especially like when they just, for no reason at all, seem to just fucking shot that scientist. Oh, for crap's sake.
Yeah, I started playing, as far as indie games, I started playing Hollow Knight a little bit, because I've had it on the Switch for a while, so it's like, okay, I gotta give it a try, and
That
I'm always
is-
down for more Metroidvania games.
Yeah, that is a game that Nick just swears by, and I actually
Oh, yeah?
did a play the hits with him where we went through the boss rush mode in that game, and it looks legit. I think
Yeah.
you'll have fun with that.
I think I need to get farther,
Yeah.
and I need to give it more of a chance because it starts off slow, and I think it kind of introduces you to the world slowly.
Sure.
But and I can't help but compare it to one Metroid game, which is captivating from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you have something like Axiom Verge. If you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
From way back, and just right from the beginning of that game, it was just like, holy crap, this world.
Right.
And it just seems so mysterious, and like there's all these things that you can't do, but it looks like you can come back later and do something. Like,
Yeah.
that world is humongous.
That's actually kind of funny because we played through that game entirely together before we were actually recording Play the Hits, didn't we?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
kind of a
that
missed
was just
opportunity.
messing around with the share play a little bit.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
back
we
when
could
we
always go
found
back
out
to
that we
that
could do
one.
that. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind seeing it again. But
That game was weird in that
oh,
you
that
could
game
go
was super
through
weird.
20% of it and beat it.
Mhm.
And most of the little things were just secrets because you could unlock like 30 different weapons, and,
It
and that was
also-
most
yeah.
of the secrets of the game.
I was gonna say it had an obscene number of guns, as I remember.
Yeah, where it's just like in a game like Metroid, they all have their function,
Right.
where usually you need all of them,
Right.
at some point in the story. And in that game, it was just like, yeah, it was kind of like Cave Story in that way. It's like, yeah, whatever you like.
Yeah, right. Here's just something fun to dick around with.
Yeah, good job at finding this weird glitchy space. Here's a new gun.
Oh yeah, I still to this day, I never really picked up on how the world navigation worked. Like you could just seemingly enter these minuscule cracks in the wall and
my
find
God.
yourself in an entirely parallel dimension.
And,
Like-
and it was weird because you would go off the map, and
Yeah.
it would be like literally the tiniest crack, and it made no sense. Like even the pillar above you that obviously goes into the wall and Samus can barely fit into
Right.
would lead you to another world, like Narnia style is how
Yeah.
it worked. It was, and apparently they did it like that because I read up on it. Every time you play the game, they randomize those. So
Oh,
they won't
no
be in the
shit.
same place. So that's why they're in the craziest obscure areas, is because they have to have a lot of them. So every time you play, it's going to be different, and they hide like
Huh.
10 of them.
That's really freaking odd.
I think it's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. But odd.
And every time they
nonetheless.
put like health upgrades or weapons in some of them, it's just like,
I
yeah.
see.
So that was a weird one. But yeah, I also see myself being like, maybe for my next Metroidvania game, I play I play Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, right. Dude, a Symphony of the Night playthrough on this channel would be a lot of fun.
Dude, okay, first of all, I've never Cards on the Table. I've never beaten that game. I've never
Really?
go on all the way through like the what is it, the Upside Down Castle.
Oh no kidding.
And two, it's been what? Maybe
21
about 10
years?
10 years, like, or more, like 12 years since I've played that game. So I would not mind
Yeah.
doing Now-
My most recent playthrough was actually the PS Vita version that was included with the
Rondo of Blood
Rondo
or-
of Blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that
the
was-
Rondo of
which
Blood
is-
remake.
Yeah, which is basically two games in one, but it's just like, oh yeah,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
a collectible, is
Right.
freaking Symphony of the Night.
Yeah,
There you
seriously.
go.
Like I could don't get me wrong, the Rondo of the Blood itself ended up being one of my favorite Castlevania games. But I would have paid for
Yeah.
it just for the opportunity to have
Correct.
portable Symphony of the Night. That was
Mm-hmm.
great. And people gave that one kind of some shit because they dicked with the ultra cheesy English translation of the original. I mean, I didn't care. Like, they weren't going to turn it into Shakespeare or anything, but they made it functional. And I mean, if you're looking for Castlevania,
Dude, it's all about the gameplay anyway. man.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
It's Castlevania.
if you're looking for it to kind of walk the line between self-aware and overly cheesy, I think the PlayStation Vita, the PSP translation does that fairly well. It's like I said, it's not a high art form that they were toying with the original. So, but I think because of like the classic, like, what is a man and all that good stuff, it became,
I like that stuff.
yeah, exactly. It became kind of a cult classic, and so people
Yeah.
were of course, upset when they messed with it, but...
Yeah, which I get, but yeah, it's really about the gameplay.
Right.
Everything makes sense.
HQ is very impressed. Don't you find it strange? It could have been just I don't care. Too much exposition. This is a Metroid game.
This Metroid. I figured it out for myself.
Speaking of bitching about changing things. You know, I'm hard on this game. I really do like it. I could just gloss over this completely. Like, I'm kind of I'm half reading this, to be honest.
And you kind of don't have to, again, you don't have to read it. It'll have your target right there.
Yeah.
And you know to go and it's either find the thing, shoot the thing, turn the thing on. Like,
right. Well, now it looks like we can head back to that original area we were in, which maybe means I can go get that energy tank I missed way at episode 1.
No, it's section 1 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't go into them in order. Then you go back to Som.
Did your heater just come on, by the way?
Yes, it did.
Okay,
That's why the microphone is up my nose now.
Nice. Yeah, it didn't break you up, but I could hear it.
Oh,
yeah. Release those Mexican gases into the atmosphere.
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun with my Christmas presents as far as like the gaming haul I got this year. It's been great. And I haven't played half of them yet.
I'm such a bad friend. I've got to send you your Christmas present.
I was really worried that like you did send something because it was about 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. I got we're gonna hang out with some friends, and I got a call. I let it go to voicemail, and I listened to it the next day, and it was like, "Hi, Maxwell. I'm here. I'm at your door." And it's like, I didn't order any food. I didn't get it. Was it Amazon?
It was just your serial rapist. You know?
It's just some dude who got my number. It's just like, you know,
really horny dude.
Yeah. Instead of doing something like really horrible and fucking me over with it, he just wanted to come visit. He found out my address. He's just lonely. Yeah, I have no idea. It's
actually a little bit sad. I mean, I guess I can relate, but
there was nothing on my credit card, and there was no email saying that I had a package coming, or even like Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever. So I have no idea. Still,
yeah. No, nothing like that. I'm just a really bad friend.
Okay, good to know. But
you'll get that for your birthday. Oh,
I still have DBZ Fighters. I haven't put it in the system yet. Mega Man 11, I still gotta play. And then I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is going to be my first Assassin's Creed game that I've bought and played.
Nice.
I guess I didn't buy it, but you know what I mean. First Assassin's Creed I'll be playing. So.
Right.
But right now I'm having a lot of fun with Spider-Man. Is the one I'm playing.
Oh,
so.
Dude, how much do you freaking love that game?
Oh my god! So playing it with you, like. You get used to the controls where it's just like, okay, I'm swinging, but once you're like playing it full time, like you get a lot better with it, and you can get by sucking at the navigation controls.
Yeah, for a little while.
Just holding R2, you could do that, but you're not going to get around very smoothly. It's not going to be very quick,
I mean, you're not going to be doing any of the challenges either, which are some of the most fun parts of that game.
Oh, is there some like you got to get here in this many seconds and this kind of challenges? Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad they should have stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, that's kind of like what made some of the previous Spider-Man games so weak, is that they didn't bother to include. I mean, like, that should be the main mechanic you develop, is getting across the city in style. And then once you do that, like, give us a reason to want to really get good at it by, like, posting objectives all across the city and doing, you know, like challenges and chases, which is exactly what those side missions are.
And it works together so well, like whether you're, it's different, obviously, when you're Peter Parker, but like even when you're inside as Spider-Man, the controls are not really different from when you're outside. You're not swinging around like crazy, but everything works inside as it was outside.
Yeah, exactly, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, like that they spent enough time that they actually developed it to that degree, so that it, like, even when you're inside, even when you're inside, it still works as a very serviceable action game. Yeah,
and then in the reverse too. While you're outside swinging around like crazy, you get to like a fist hideout, and then you seamlessly switch into stealth, and not because now you're in stealth mode, but literally you could always be in stealth mode.
Right.
You just do it with the controls.
Yeah.
And there's something to be said that the controls are not complicated. There's just a lot there.
Yeah.
And buttons serve different functions depending on what other buttons you're holding, but
Right.
you get used to it. And of course, to be Spider-Man and to have so much flexibility, they had to add that. Like, it took me a little bit to figure out, like, zipping around, was it holding circle to kind of zip around a building, and then it's like a quick turn in a way.
Yeah.
It's like a good way to quick turn.
And then going seamlessly from, just regular web slinging. Yeah, right? Hey, wait a minute, I let you guys die. What the hell?
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. I let them die. I needed to see Samus in her bikini, so they were the sacrifice.
Don't decanonize our playthrough, Nintendo. But yeah, that was the cool thing about it. And then transitioning seamlessly from like the L1 and R1 like web zip to just your regular swinging, like that took some skill. Just like being able to take advantage of his full arsenal of things. Wait, what was
yeah,
I
and
missed
for me,
my
it's
target,
still
apparently.
it's still remembering the gadget. Like I have 5 gadgets at this point, and they, the fighting is great, but especially when it gets to the big guys, like the huge brutes and stuff.
Right, where there's certain
I gotta
devices,
remember.
Yeah, you have.
I can make those battles go twice as quick. By using all my gadgets.
Well, and if you want to know the truth, the way I played the game, I really didn't use a lot of my gadgets either until like past the halfway point in the story.
Yeah.
Like that's where battles started to feel like they necessitated them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right now it's just a lot of fun. Like I've prioritized a lot of the skill of, being able to yank big things, being able to yank the shield, being able to yank the huge rifles out of people's hands. So that's always nice. But the fighting's a lot of fun too, and it's so simple. But you can have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, no, it's that Arkham style of fighting.
So much like Arkham.
But I really feel like it does it better in a weird way, because I feel like Spider-Man is just better suited for that kind of reaction time and like ultra flexible. Like he can do things that Batman can't.
Yeah, and it makes sense because he has the Spidey sense.
Right, and I mean Batman has like the really cool gadgets and everything, which is its own unique thing. But then just the way that Peter Parker can move around the environment compared to Batman is really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and learning the control. Like there's still controls I'm learning. Like wait, there's an air brake. What? And so it made stopping a lot less clumsy. Where I would be like, let me just slow down. Oh, now I'm running around the building. It's like okay, the air brake is nice.
Yeah. That was always one of the weird things about Spider-Man is just like, he's all momentum. So when it comes time for the momentum to stop, what do you do with it?
Yeah.
I'm just shooting in the dark here. I'm actually not 100% sure what to do.
Yeah, what the hell are we doing? Like, maybe we should have paid attention. What are we doing at this point?
So my objective is right up there. But I don't 100% know how to...
Are you in Sector 3 or are you in the main...
No, I'm...
Like,
so there's my target right up there, and I'm not 100% sure how to get to it.
Yeah, I think you come at it from a different angle, different room.
Well, I've been coming at it from this top room here, but it's blocked. Not sure how to unblock it. Unless I'm missing... odds are it's the same thing as the last time this happened, and I'm just missing something really obvious. So let's see. How do I get this to go up? Weird.
And that wouldn't have unlocked the one up there, I'm assuming.
Now, why the hell is that a... This room doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not seeing how all this fits together.
How it fits together, yeah.
And like, so like, why would they make that single panel up there a speed boost? Like, just to put you down here and basically trap you. Like,
yeah, it's almost like you're supposed to do something, and if you mess it up, oh, now you got to go back to start. But I don't even see what you were supposed to be doing.
Right.
Unless one of those things unlocks more than just one gate, but it's never worked.
Yeah,
like
but even
that,
then, you have to exit the room to get back up to where you can.
Yeah, you can't jump up there anymore.
So now, even if it did unlock it, the whole thing has been reset. Lame. I might need you to YouTube this one for me.
Let's see here. Ugh,
Like,
so it's
let's
hard to
see
say.
here.
Where are we at? Bioscience.
Objective: Bioscience
Check for...
on habitation deck. Check for survivors. So, habitation deck, Metroid Fusion habitation deck. Like, I feel really stupid having to look at YouTube just to figure out how to unlock a damn door, but here we are. What do they want from me? Like, here's where the biosigns are coming from. I'm guessing the fucking monkeys and dodo bird there. Alright, so what are they doing?
They're saying once you see the animals, to head back to the computer.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Head back downstairs via the elevator.
Alright.
To the bottom of the first vertical shaft. So we were just supposed to check for biosigns. And once we saw things were alive...
Well, it really confused me with the freaking objective being like that.
That's true. Like, you're in the room.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, I guess reading pays off, kids.
Navigation down here at the bottom. Yeah, I guess so. Do your homework and read your books.
Yeah, I think the computer literally opens that door for you.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Okay, so... What the hell?
Habitation door. Alright.
God damn it.
I'm seeing it. Lock disengaged. Key opening. Head back downstairs. So once you see them, it says... Head back downstairs via the elevator and jump to the bottom of the first vertical shaft to access the navigation room on your left.
That's what I just did.
That's what you did.
Maybe my game's different from their game.
Wait a second. It says... Creatures you freed. Well, tell me how to free them. What the hell? How is this a guide if you're not gonna tell me? Like, I sound really stupid right now, but...
Well, I feel stupid. I can't figure this out. Yeah.
Just like, yeah, it's basically saying, like, hey, it turns out it's them. Once you free them, it's like, okay, it's not obvious.
It's almost like this thing isn't... This giant pillar isn't there for them, you know?
Supposed to be there or something? Yeah, let's see.
Which, you know, is of course ridiculous, but...
I don't know, man. They know you pirated it. No.
This is like this is a Wii U copy.
You're on the Wii U.
And it was like, no, not how the game was meant to be played.
They didn't know what a Wii U was when they made this game.
Right. God damn it.
Okay.
What the actual fuck? Is there a secret down here I've overlooked?
So, okay, so I'm reading this. You see the room, you see the things that are alive, go to the left, and bomb the block in the floor that is near the left side of the window.
Okay.
Stand where the block was, and you will fall through, which you've done.
Yep.
Shoot the left wall to break it open. Oh. Okay, the block to the left can be broken with a speed boost, so run to the right, open the gate, and run to the left while shooting your beam. Have you gotten a missile tank in a while?
Yeah, it's down at the bottom. I just got it.
Okay, yeah, after you fall down below, open the gate
Okay.
to get the missile tank.
Yep, done.
Go to the left and jump up against the left wall to enter a hidden passageway.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright.
Okay, I gotta say, IGN though, what the fuck? That's not like, if you're making a guide, maybe like a light guide or a no spoilers guide, that's fine, but if you're making a guide...
I'm dumb. I'm just a dumb man. There, now they're free. This is the second time I've saved your asses. Oh, it had a baby, look.
Aww.
Oh. You know what? I'm glad that in this universe I didn't kill you guys. What do you think she's talking about?
We're the best versions of ourselves.
Yeah, right. This is Alpha Samus. Non-murderer Samus.
No, the ex-Parasite Samus is obviously Alpha Samus.
Right. No, wouldn't it be great if the ex-Parasite is just like better Samus, like nicer, kinder Samus? And that's why she's trying so hard. Crazy glazed over eyes.
Yeah,
but that's why she's trying so hard to eliminate you, is because she knows you're a blight on mankind. Max, next time on Play the Hits, we proceed further into this this hellhole of a ship.
The ship. See you then.
See you then, buddy.